Hello, this is Jacob Hager from JCTV, bringing you a recap of the Jesuit fall sports season. Our fall teams have put in a lot of effort into their season and shown extraordinary talent throughout their competitions. First, let's talk about women's soccer. The team had a good season and were ranked number 1 in the state. Their overall record was 13-2. They made it to the second round of the playoffs, where they lost 2-3 to Forest Grove in a very contested match. Looking at the season overall, the Jesuit women's soccer team was a great one. Jordan Haynes, a junior on the team, said their success can be attributed to a strong team bond, working together on and off the field, and great communication. Moving on to men's soccer, they had a great season and were ranked number 2 in the state. Their overall record was 14-4. They made it to the semifinals, where they lost to West Lynn 0-1 in a very even match. Overall, the men's soccer team proved to be a very solid team. Landon Oswego, a senior on the team, highlighted their team chemistry as the main factor for their success. Volleyball had a great season this year. The team was ranked 3rd in state and was very successful throughout their season. Their overall record was 27-3. They made it to the finals, receiving 2nd in state after they lost to West Lynn in 3 sets in a very tough match. Overall, the volleyball team was a successful team. Hannah Nguyen, a senior on the team, said knowing each other from club volleyball and having a strong team bond helped lead them to success. Moving on to cross country, the women's team had a great season this year. They won 2nd in state, coming very close to state champion summit. Chloe Forrester, a senior on the team, said their hard work during the offseason and constant focus throughout made them successful. Overall, the women's cross-country team showed great success and proved to be a hard-working team. Men's cross-country had an extraordinary season this year. They are the only Jesuit team so far to win state. Throughout the season, they proved to be a very solid team that worked hard. Now let's talk to Tyler Fitz, a senior on the team, on his thoughts on boys cross-country this year.
What has your cross-country team done well this season?
I think, first of all, we had a great summer training session. A lot of guys would come out to our runs at Nike, and we put in a lot of work there. During the actual season itself, we've run 6 days a week, sometimes 7, and the team is almost always there. The entire team's almost always there, putting in work on the track. And then with all that hard work, we've been lucky enough to run at the state meet. We're state champs this year, so that's really impressive for the men's team. And we will be participating in regionals and nationals. Coming up, regionals is actually, we're leaving tomorrow, and then nationals will be in the first week of December.
Great, and how did you manage to win state this year?
The top 7 guys, they put in the most work out of any of us. They, obviously run the fastest, but I think running fast and hard work have a direct correlation. They are not slackers at all. They are talented, but they work hard at their talent, so they're definitely well-deserved.
Thank you for that awesome interview, Tyler. It was great to see 1st and 2nd place in both of our cross-country teams this year. Thus far, the football team has done great this year. Jesuit football is ranked 9th in state and is still playing in the playoffs. Their record is 11-1, their only loss being their first game against West Lynn. Overall, they have shown great consistency and talent. Now let's talk to Bennett Raymond, a senior and offensive lineman, on his thoughts on football this year.
What have you done well as a team this season?
So I think one thing that we've done really well is I think our team has really good chemistry. We have kind of shown on and off the field how much we've bonded, and I think that's a huge part for a football team's success is the chemistry and the cooperation with the players.
Definitely. And how are you preparing for the playoffs?
So we've been preparing basically one game at a time. We've been trying to stay very focused with our opponents. We're watching double the film. We're trying to kind of each player, for the guy that you go up against, you just try to master what he does. So when you go in, you give yourself the best shot you can against them.
Thank you for that great interview, Bennett. One update for football is that Jesuit beat Lake Oswego 56-49 in the quarterfinals. Good luck to Jesuit as they move on to the semifinals against Central Catholic November 26th. Overall, our Jesuit fall sports teams have really put their best into all that they do. All information was from OSAA. Thank you for watching. This was Jacob Hager with JCTV.